Hey everyone, there's a thunderstorm in my area, so if you hear any thunder or anything like thunder, I'm sorry ahead of time. So let's start the video. Hey everyone, in this video you are going to be learning all about wind speed and direction. First, you will learn about wind speed and how it's measured, and then you will learn about wind direction. Let's get to it. Wind speed is measured by an anemometer. An anemometer has a couple of cups that rotate when wind blows on them, like so. They are connected to a rod, meaning when they spin, the rod spins. The faster the wind is blowing, the faster the cups and rod rotate. Right now, if I had an anemometer outside, it's gusty, so the cups and the rod would be spinning very fast. The anemometer measures the rotations or turns the rod spins per minute or so to find out the wind speed. You can buy an anemometer and check how strong the wind is blowing right from your home. You can also check weather apps to find out how strong the wind in your area is. In case you are wondering what miles per hour means, it just means miles per hour. How strong the wind is blowing. A couple of examples are, the wind outside is blowing at 10 miles per hour. In a tornado, winds can reach 250 miles an hour. Yesterday, there were gusts reaching 55 miles per hour. You get the idea. If you were to read a book about weather, you would see miles per hour as just capital M, P, H. Sometimes people won't even capitalize them. Now you might wonder, how strong do winds have to be to knock down a tree or fly a kite or rustle the leaves? Well, I'll explain that using the Beaufort scale. The Beaufort scale is a scale for measuring wind speeds. It is the most widely used system to measure wind speed today. The Beaufort scale was developed in 1805 by Francis Beaufort. The Beaufort scale has 12 levels, plus another one called 0 for no wind. The wave heights used in the Beaufort scale are given for waves out in the ocean, not waves that are near the shore. Okay, let's start at level 0. Level 0 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is calm. The wind would be blowing at less than 1 mile per hour. If you were to have a campfire outside, smoke from the fire would rise straight up. At level 1 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is light air. The wind would be blowing at 1 to 3 miles per hour. If you were to have a campfire outside, smoke from the fire would drift in the direction of the wind, but the wind's direction won't show on a weather vane. At level 2 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is light breeze. The wind would be blowing at 4 to 7 miles per hour. If you were outside, you would feel the wind on your face. The leaves will rustle and the weather vanes will begin to move. At level 3 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is gentle breeze. The wind would be blowing at 8 to 12 miles per hour. Leaves and small twigs will move steadily. Small flags extend out all the way. At level 4 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is moderate breeze. The wind would be blowing at 13 to 18 miles per hour. Wind now raises dust and loose paper and small branches start to move. At level 5 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is fresh breeze. The wind would be blowing at 19 to 24 miles per hour. Small trees now begin to sway and waves form on lakes. At level 6 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is strong breeze. The wind would be blowing at 25 to 31 miles per hour. Umbrellas are now difficult to use. Large branches start to sway and wires whistle. At level 7 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is moderate gale. The wind would be blowing at 32 to 38 miles per hour. Now whole trees are in motion and walking against the wind is difficult. At level 8 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is fresh gale. The wind would be blowing at 39 to 46 miles per hour. Twigs break from trees and walking against the wind is very difficult. At level 9 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is strong gale. The wind would be blowing at 47 to 54 miles per hour. Slight structural damage to homes may occur, such as slate blown off roofs. At level 10 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is hail gale. The wind would be blowing at 55 to 63 miles per hour. This kind of wind is not experienced often on land. Trees are uprooted and structural damage to homes occur. At level 11 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is violent storm. The wind would be blowing at 64 to 72 miles per hour. This kind of wind is extremely rare on land and doesn't happen often. 2 words can sum up this wind: widespread damage. At level 12 on the Beaufort scale, the wind's description is hurricane force. the wind would be blowing at 73 miles per hour mark. This kind of wind can be summed up by one word: devastation. Congratulations, you learned all about wind speeds and the Beaufort scale. Feel free to take a break. Okay, we're back. Now let's learn about wind direction. Wind vanes can tell us the wind direction. Wind direction is given by the direction in which the wind came from. For example, a south wind blows from the south to the north. A southwest wind blows from the southwest to the northeast. And an east wind blows from the east to the west. That's all you need to know about wind direction for now. Congratulations, you learned a lot about wind speed and wind direction. Make sure to review what you have learned and to keep on learning. See you next time. Bye!